Hey friends, just pulling up my chart here very quickly. Somebody asked about the song Jesus You're All to Me, and it's never been a studio recording as of yet because we're writing so many songs. We're just not waiting for production stuff to finish. We're just getting them out. So anyway, very quickly jump in here with me. I have lyrics and chart and chords, or lyrics and chords, right? Chords over lyrics for many of the new songs, even if they have a CCLI number. Like we're posting the lyrics with the song select catalog if your church uses them there, so you can at least have a number. And they're published with High Hill Songs ASCAP. But there's not charts. We don't do lead sheets as of yet. Everything's happening fast. Even the recordings you see at Leanne's YouTube channel, Leanne Albrecht Worship Tribe, are very live in the church, raw, unedited, just as they happen. So stay tuned. We're still talking and praying about studio production. But charts, how do we play it? I'll go right to it. This is in 6/8. It's in the key of B flat, but it starts on the 4 chord, and I capo up 3. Now, again, I tune all my guitars down low. In fact, this guitar, I'm not even sure. I might have it down to standard. I didn't bring a tuner. I'm just going to play through. So I'm going to go down. So you, depending on the key you do, you can change this in so many keys. Now, depending on how you sing it, obviously you might have to adjust the transposition. If you're musically inclined to do so, you can always look that up. But let me just demonstrate the song. Jesus, You're All to Me, a 6/8, very kind of fast and dreamy. Very simply, this is a C major 7. Leanne always likes gooey chords. C major 7, 9. It's like a C chord, but you just lift the first finger. So you're really only playing what? 3 on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger. Then there's the it is the 5th string. On the 4th string, it's the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. That's a C major 7. And then slide up 2 frets. Ooh, to get this kind of what we call a D9, add 4. Then a regular E minor. 2nd and 3rd finger, or 1st and 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 5th and 4th string, standard. Chord is a G over B, so it's a G chord, right? But we don't play the bottom note, we just play the B in the bass. Another one of those things we like to do is not hear the root. So Leanne's wanting to hear these moving bass lines. C major 7, D9 over 4, or D9 4 to a regular E minor. So you hear that E minor to the G, the B flat. That's actually the 1. In this key, that is the 1. So, but we start the phrase never on the 1. We end the phrase on the 1. Little tool of inverting the progression, right? So that's the whole verse. Never have I been so in love with you. Every day I see how your love shines through, shining. Whole verse, same 4 chords to the E minor with fire for you. This time it changes a little, C major to the D9 4 to the E minor. Now to the straight G, arise in you. This is the way to do the transition to the chorus. So just a G chord. You could play it that way, but because of the way I was doing the fingerings, so that last phrase just goes to a G. Rise in you, brightens it up. Triad, nothing fancy. Then the chorus, D chord, right? Straight cowboy chords they call them. Straight D, nothing funny. No 9. Leanne just wanted to feel that little hammer I do, that hammer on. Sorry, my tuning isn't great. Jesus, you're all to me. All of me is found in you. Right? So it's D, standard D chord to an A minor 7. So this is the 5 to the 2 minor to the C, which is the 4 chord. There's the 1 to the 1 and 5. Split bar at the end. A split bar is when you are playing a bar and you're doing 2 chords within the bar, right? So little music lingo, many of you may know this, but if you don't, get used to the language. I'm giving you chords and numbers at the same time. Jesus, you're all to me. All of me is found in you. Jesus, I see in you, seeing all there is to be. Interesting, the phrase ends on the D and just holds for the downbeat. Jesus, you're everything. Third line, everything I want to be. Ooh, now I'm walking down. I'm called to be. I'm made to be like you. Back to the top of the song. This is the whole song, right? Very simple, but beautiful. It just was meant to be dreamy. Jesus, you're all to me. Land just worshiping the Lord. Just a love song to the Lord. Very sweet. And that's how it is. Very simple. So the D chord in the chorus, A minor is what? Like a C chord without the third, right? You're letting the A ring, so you get the first finger on the second string. You skip the G string at the fourth string, the D string, second finger. That's your A minor 7. I didn't play it differently. It's just warm and big. Straight C chord is found in you. The chorus wanted to feel like it exploded into an open space. Take the thickness out of the gooey chords, we call them, the more complicated chords, and simplify it. So it gives this brightness to it. Jesus, you're all to me. All of me is found in you. Beautiful. Jesus, I see in you, seeing all there is to be. Jesus, you're everything, everything. We walk down this time. I want to be. Bring my thumb over with the D chord to get the third in the bass. That's the F sharp. So it's just not the D note ringing as the bass, but the F sharp. So I want to be. I'm E minor, straight E minor again. I'm going to be like you. Isn't that fun? So it ends on that C major 7 and starts the verse progression. And into verse 2, same thing. And you could add color. All I long for is all that you want for me. So you could strum it a little differently from verse to verse. So the second time, sometimes I change it up. I will do a thing where I'll take a verse and I'll make it more tight and light. All I know, halfway through, I'm doing this kind of muffled. Very simple, doing that C major 7th, slide it up 2 frets. Then open up to build the second half of the verse. Same chords, but I'm letting it ring. G over B. Living inside. Now launching into the chorus. E minor, regular G chord. Bam. Jesus, you're all of me. The little... It was almost... how did Leanne feel? I just don't want to hear the straight D. Can you give me can I get a little color? I go, how about if I just go, I don't know, little things make a big difference in a song. And they become signature to a song, like the way we hammer a note or suspend a note or a chord. All those little nuances of changing the way to change a chord, just a simple D chord. Jesus, you're all of me is found in you. Jesus. All I did was hammer that down B. And it's cool to hear that. But Jesus, Jesus I see. And so that's the chorus. All there is to. At the end of it, walk down again. 1, 2, B, big thumb. Now some people go, I can't reach with my thumb. You could cheat and do, make the first finger come up and grab the F sharp. But then you leave the D with, you have to kind of, you get a D2 rather than a straight, which would be okay. You can do that. Sorry. So you go, all that I want to be, I'm made to be. Into the bridge, I'm made to be. Now check this out. Like you. Ah, what's all that? It's moving like 2 against 3. Bum, bum, doom, 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 doom. G, F sharp. So just on the first string, on the E minor, I put the G on top almost like a violin. We keep hearing in the production will be some kind of something playing. Counterpoint. Some counter melody. Never to return to my old ways. Trusting in you more. Sorry. A minor 7 again, same chord, G over. Now here I play it as a G over B, but I'm putting my third finger on the second string, 3rd fret, so I hear that D note ring out. I'm not hearing the top G. Change a little bit the inversion. Never to never to. Interesting. Never to return to. The melody's doing this little my old way. But Leanne wanted to feel this counterpoint. Never to return to my old ways. That little echo line. Trusting in you more each passing day. Beautiful. Letting go of who I am. Now you could play A minor, G over B, emphasizing the D, that D note, not the top G, right? A minor 7, G over B, straight C chord. Rather than playing the regular D, you could slide it up to and get that, get that gooey 9, D9, 11 kind of thing. Trusting in you more each passing day. Letting go of who I used to be. Then your heart I've been set free. So the bridge usually goes in cycles. Leanne usually cues 2 or 3 or 4 times of that to get the congregation singing. Very prayerful. Never to return to my old ways. Yeah, Lord. A reminder. Trusting. So that is meant to do that. Make people pray that. Trusting in you more each passing day. Yeah, Lord. So, the song, the chords. The last line, when you're ready to transition back into the chorus, you go, flowing with your heart, I've been set free. Then it goes to the 5 chord. There's the kickoff to the chorus, because Jesus, you're all to me. And that's the song. Lovely. Good job, Leanne. Yeah. Jesus, you're all to me. All of me is found in you. Jesus, I see in you, seeing all there is to be. Jesus, Jesus, you're everything, everything I want to be. Walk down, I'm called to be, I'm made to be. And then the outro just keeps doing the C major 7. Walk up to the D version. And that's the song. So stay tuned. We are working on a studio version of this song, which should be done shortly. It's been on hold for a while. Too much stuff to go into. We started it literally last summer and then landed in the middle of work and family, and then COVID, and then all the craziness at the end of the year. And not all bad. It just wasn't all bad, but a lot of interference. And so finishing up now here in February. Stay tuned. You will see that released soon on Leanne Albrecht Worship Tribe. Please subscribe and share. Ask questions, comment. You can email me anytime at the church email and ask about these songs. thewellofnashville@yahoo.com, right? thewellofnashville@yahoo.com. All right? Bless you all. Have a great day. Keep learning. Keep growing. Just be worshiping. Let everything you learn become an act of worship to the Lord. Music is just one part of worship. Our whole lives are an act of worship unto the Lord to represent Jesus well in the earth so that people know that Jesus is all to us. All right. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.